One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Illinois' offense is on the field for the first time today. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing.
There he goes. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
Might be looking to run. And he's out of bounds, just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now? Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Back to throw, it's Newton. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. He wants to change this route. He's looking to pass. Pulls it in.
That's the wrong fucking button.
A 4th down stop. The Wildcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the Wildcats are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Handoff to the running back. He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. Hunt is in the air. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's talk for a second about Illinois. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program.
This is enormous. Give the guy in the back end a 5-star guy like that. Dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
There's just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside and make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Got a man, it's Covey. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Gray. Fires to the tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got away. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. They'll run it from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Wildcats need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. Now on the option. Breaks into the open. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw. It's Newton. Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Still running at the 40. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. All right, guys, let's chat about Illinois. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, Big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
Backed up now, here's second and long. He'll ride his man on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that one.
Illinois needs a big play here on third and long. Looking for a man. It's Newton. Makes the grab. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he uses the old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow. With that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kid, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second.
He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Here comes the heat. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Gray. Quickly out to the tight end. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. There's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Unloads it left. And the third down pass is incomplete.
It might be a good thing that he sailed that one and wasn't accurate, because obviously 2 defenders, double teaming the wide receiver, not letting him get open. And the quarterback, I mean, it was a good miss. As an OC, I'm going, All right, that's a good miss.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab on the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Under fire. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
And, man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Anderson with the carry. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Wildcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Gray. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Illinois offense returns to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
And the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
From the gun. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got traveled over the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They'll get him on the ground, but not before Illinois picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Going up top again. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it there.
It's a reverse. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections. But the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead. And a lot of times for a loss and put the offense in a bind.
Oh, he's got some space. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Here we go. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. To the air, it's Newton. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
That's how you have a short memory. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened. And you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
Got his man. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback, using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the option. Now the toss. Touchdown Illini! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Holds and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Got it set up on the outside. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Turning it on! The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Yeah, and he's done a great job all game long, making the right decisions, but knowing when to pull them and continue to keep drives alive.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Illinois! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. The receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Back to throw, it's Gray. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Got the quick pass. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker. It's Thurman. Touchdown, Northwestern. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Trying to make magic on the scramble. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Newton. Dumps it to the back. They're working that left side. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Takes the easy one to the back. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. DB's right up on the receivers. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Right down the middle. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
This offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from them a little bit. That was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Looking downfield, it's Gray. Caught near the sticks. It's Farrell. He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a first down for Northwestern. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Farrell. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Northwestern wants to go quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Farrell. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Clapp. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Caught in the backfield. It's Clapp. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Catch in the middle. It's Farrell. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they're able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's 3rd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Defense playing a bail technique. Back to pass, it's Gray. Pocket breaking down. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for the whole year.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.